Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Teenager Who Cooks. Today, we are making a dog birthday cake for my dog, Teddy. So this is basically just a regular cake recipe with all his favorite ingredients, and then took out all the non-edible dog stuff. So let's get started. So for our doggy cake that I'm going to be making, we have 1/4 cup of peanut butter. We're going to need 1/8 cup of vegetable oil, some fresh oranges, fresh apples, fresh carrots, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 egg, some cream cheese for the frosting, and then we have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we want to blend all our fresh fruits and vegetables into a sort of mini puree. If you want, at this stage, if you think your oranges are too sour, your apple's not sweet enough, you can add a little bit of honey if you want. And then we can just start the blender. Alright, and then we don't want it too blended up. And at this point, we are going to add a little bit of water, just so it becomes a little bit more liquefied. And you don't need too much because the orange already has lots of liquid. And then, so we've almost fully combined it. If you want, you can leave it chunky, like I have. Now we're gonna take our fruit and vegetable puree, just pour it into a bowl. As always, like for this step, as long as your dog can eat it, you can add it. Like you could add some fresh strawberries, the banana. So yeah, all of that is fine. So in a separate large bowl, we have our handy sift, and then we're gonna add in all of our flour. And then we're gonna add in a half teaspoon of baking soda. And now we're just gonna sift it. And the great thing about sifting is that it removes all chunks, obviously, and it basically mixes the baking soda and flour for you already. So now in a separate bowl, we're gonna add in all of our wet ingredients. So this includes our fruit puree, our peanut butter. Doesn't seem very wet, but I assure you, add it now. And then our vegetable oil. And then we're just gonna try to mix this as well as possible. And a little bit of side information, Teddy's favorite treat of all time would probably be an apple dipped in peanut butter. He will go crazy for that, literally. He could smell a mile away when someone opens a jar of peanut butter. He just loves peanut butter. And then this mixture is combined so we can add our egg. And obviously, all of these ingredients are very edible by dogs, or else I would not feed my dog. Now we are going to mix the wet and dry ingredients together. Alright, now I'm just gonna fold. Alright, now we are going to spray this rubber tin that I have. It's in the shape of some doggy droppings. and we're just gonna spray it. Now we have this lightly greased pan, and I'm just gonna fill them up like halfway. It's probably a smarter idea to do this with a spoon, actually. And because if you fill them all the way up, which I'm sure is very tempting, like your poops will have like a bump under them, which is kind of not preferred, and then they don't stand up by themselves, and it's kind of weird because poops don't have bumps under them. So we've filled all of our little cupcake cups with the batter, and so generally if you have one of those big cake pans, you're going to want to cook them for 25 minutes with an oven preheated to 350 degrees. But because these are cupcakes, I think we're going to do them for around 20 minutes. But the main thing that you want to test with is the toothpick test, where if you stick it in and pull it out and there's no crumbs on it, then it's definitely ready. So I'm just going to set the timer for 15 minutes to begin with. Alright guys, Teddy's birthday cakes are ready. So, I'm going to take them out. These. And then, now, you can see, they're all good. And now I think we should let them cool for a little bit, and then we can safely take them out of the cupcake tray. So, these are the doggy birthday cakes that we baked up. Here we use a simple cupcake tray, and here we use the poop molds, and they turned out really well. You still might have to cut off a little bit if you want the actual poop, like I did here. So now we got a little poop. Alright guys, Teddy usually isn't supposed to have so much of a treat because he's a small dog, but today's his birthday, so we're gonna spoil him a little bit. Teddy, sit. Teddy, tell us your thoughts and feelings about this cake. Alright guys, from his body language, I can translate for you. He said that the cake tastes amazing. It's made up of all my favorite ingredients. And I think your guys' dogs and pets will enjoy it too. That's definitely what Teddy said. Oh my god, Teddy just devoured that, guys. Did you see that? It was gone in like less than 30 seconds. Well, I think this is a birthday well celebrated with the special cake for Teddy once more. Alright guys, we'll give him a little bit more. But I think there's also a great opportunity to show off his tricks. So, Teddy, sit. So he obviously knows sit, guys. Let's see. Will he give me his paw? Teddy, show. Yes, good job. Okay, keep sitting. Now go down. And then roll over. Not quiet. Teddy, roll over. Woohoo! That's basically the extent of Teddy's tricks. So, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. And today, happy birthday to Teddy! Yay!